Welcome back to another Druuill special. You got me, your main man Druuill. Hit that like button, hit that share button, and don't forget to subscribe. Be very careful what you say around this one. They're a rat and are eavesdropping on your every word. Alright, in this season, the way the devil is playing this one out is he's using your antagonizers against you in a very corrupt and diabolical way. He's using them in this season to report back to the person that is capable of determining an outcome for you. So the way the devil is using this person in this particular season is that the devil doesn't want to see this outcome turn out the way you expect it to. You've been grinding, you've been hustling, you've been working, you've been putting a good foot forward. God has even sent some angels your way to help you along your journey. But what the devil wants to do in this particular season is he wants that foundation to crumble. He wants you to build it on the sand. All right, he wants your foundation to be able to be swept up from underneath your feet and to be taken away from you. So what you must do in this particular season is be very, very careful. All right, just like Elmer Fudd, be very, very careful. All right, you have to be very, very careful about what you do and what you say in this particular season, because the devil is using those around you to try to make your situation not work out the way it's supposed to. All right, those who are corrupted, those who are possessed demonically, those who seem to have it out for you are coming for you to try to ruin what they see you trying to put together. So, like I said, you have made it out of some situations that the devil had put in place for you already, and he's very angry about that. He's very frustrated about that. You weren't supposed to make it out of those situations. All right, you were supposed to stay stuck. You were supposed to stay stuck, and you were supposed to be pushed to the point where you didn't give a uck. All right, that's what the devil does. He tries to wear you down to the point to where you're so worn down, you're so broken, you're so destroyed, you're so distraught that you're ready to give up and you're ready to quit. You're ready to let all the good works of yours, possibly even some other people, go to waste. But God's not having it in this particular season. This go round, it's not going to go down. All right, put in that comment section right now and say, not today, devil. This go round, it's not going to go down. You see, the devil is using those around you to try to push you to the point of no return, push you to react, push you to get upset, push you to get frustrated. You may even see some people purposely around you doing some things that they know will aggravate you. All right, because those particular beings are narcissistic and they have no empathy towards you or your situation or what you're going through. All they care about is the pettiness, all the fruits of a tree that would be bearing evil. All right, so you may see this tree bearing some evil fruit. Don't pick any of it and take a bite. It might look ripe, might look like it's ready to be devoured, but no, don't you have none of that fruit. All right, don't you engage with that tree. All right, the devil comes into your life like an angel of light. He comes in your life looking like something good, looking like something that could possibly be something. All right, so when you peep game and you see that tree is bearing demonic fruit, rotten fruit, I don't want any of that. Now the devil gets angry. He gets upset. Oh, they didn't take the bait. All right, the devil has been using this person to make you take the bait. The devil has been using this person to try to antagonize you, try to put pressure on you, try to get you vexed and feeling upset and angry. All right, but you have to be careful what you do and what you say in this particular season, because this person is being used by the enemy as a reporter. All right. This person is bearing false witness. This person is going and smearing your name. All right. So as the devil is using this person to do a smear campaign on you, you have to play your cards right, because it could possibly not work out the way you expect it to. You have high hopes for yourself. You are doing everything you need to do to get everything you need to get and more. All right, there are some things you want. There are some goals you are trying to achieve. There are some good things that you'd like to see happen in your life, and the devil doesn't want that to take place. And we all know that. That's how he works. He uses those around you to try to get in your way, so that way you cannot accomplish the task at hand. All right, and how he's going to do that is he's going to put a spirit over them. And that spirit that is placed over them is going to be one that tries to get in your way. It's going to be one that tries to cause you to be distracted, cause you to lose focus, cause you to lose your cool, cause you to become irate, angry. All right, it's going to cause you to basically, what they're trying to do is to cause you to lose your cool, fall off, all right, get off track, and possibly even be in a worse state or situation that you're currently in. And the power of God within you is not going to let that happen. All right, that demonic entity is going to come out with its tail tucked between its legs. It's going to run over to you, but it's going to limp back. All right, that devil does not have the power that the Lord has to be able to try to dismantle what God is helping you build. All right, you are building success. You are building a pathway to greatness. You are building yourself up to be able to achieve what you want to achieve and to receive what you want to receive. You already have in mind what it is that you have for yourself, but the devil is using this particular entity to try to take your mind off of that. All right, that's why you always hear me say you don't focus on what they want, you focus on what you want. So make sure that you're extremely careful with what you say in this particular season, because you may just be blowing off some steam. You may just be saying how you feel about something. You may just be trying to get something off your mind because there are some things that are taking place around you that you can't quite put your finger on or figure out. So with that being said, the devil is using these people in this particular time as reporters. All right, they're copying things down. They're copying you. They're listening to your every word. This person, the devil's possibly using this entity to eavesdrop and give word back to the higher ups. So what you have to do is you have to be careful, and it's probably best to not say a mumbling word in this particular season, because if they can catch on to what you mean or what they hear, and if it's something that could possibly cause damage to you or your progress, this particular specimen is going to do that. It's going to give them a lot of pride and joy and a lot of happiness to be able to see you kicked out of your spot. All right, so you have to be careful and you have to play it safe. All right, because when you're a child of God, working towards your goals and dreams, unfortunately there's always a person being used by the powers of evil to either listen, eavesdrop, sabotage, try to stop what you have going on. All right, these spirits are jealous, they're envious, they're angry at you and what you're capable of. So the one thing that the devil will use them to do is to distract you and to knock you off your path. All right, but you have to stay focused, and you have to keep your mind on the prize. You have to keep your mind on the money. All right, Ecclesiastes, money is the answer to all things. All right, this particular rat is trying to stop you from getting to that bag. This particular rat is trying to stop you from achieving or getting ahead, or simply just being able to move in a way that would usher you into further greatness. Not saying that they can physically stop you or have power to not make you achieve your goal, but it would just behoove you to be wise in this particular season, because the devil's using this person. All right. And you can see that as clear as day. You can see when God is using the person, and you can see when the devil's using the person. And this particular person is being used as a secret spy, watching you, listening to everything that you're saying, taking note of everything that you're doing. And you can see that basically by how they move, how they operate, how they interact with you, and possibly even others. Or if you see them interacting with others this way, you definitely leave this person alone. And if you see them interacting with you this way, you keep as much distance between you and this specimen as possible. All right, because this particular rat wants all the cheese for itself. All right, so when you are surrounded by a rat or rats, you have to be careful and you have to move smart. All right. A rat is someone that will basically try to get you involved in something you have no business in at all. All right. You're probably the type of person that minds their business, stays to themselves, focus on themselves, and isn't really too concerned about anyone else or what they have going on. And there are some people that take that as a slight. There are some people that take offense to that. Oh, you just going to ignore me? Yes, we're just going to ignore you, because there's no positivity for us to engage in. All right. As blessed as we are, we don't have time to cast our pearls amongst swine. We don't have time to be around the wicked or the counsel of the ungodly. All right. That's exactly what God tells us to remove ourselves from. All right. I don't really have time today to check for the particular scripture, so forgive me. All right. But if you Google just the phrases that I'm saying, you'll see, you'll immediately, with a soft Google search, be able to see the scriptures that I'm saying, that I'm just pulling offhand. All right. So be careful, y'all. All right. There are those who don't want to see you make it. There are those who don't want to see you get your cheer on, get your celebration on. All right. They don't want you to have a celebratory moment. I hope that's the right word. All right. They don't want you to have a celebratory moment. All right. That's that thinking of celibacy. All right. They don't want you to have a celebratory moment. Somebody need to be celibate out there. All right. The Lord is talking. I hope you're listening. All right. They don't want to see you celebrate. They don't want to see you celebrate good times. Come on. Dun, 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 dun. Some people are that bitter that it burns them up inside just to see you get a birthday card and a balloon in the mail. Somebody happy, we're not going to sing that because that song ushers in demons is what I've been taught. But that's just a sidebar. But they don't want to see you celebrate. They don't want to see you pop the champagne. We pop a champagne. Oh, we pop champagne. Shout out to Ron Browns. Okay, I know I'm gonna listen to that track today. They don't want you to celebrate. They don't want you to get your celebration on, your satisfaction on, your money on, your good life on. All right. If they're gonna push your buttons, make sure they're pushing the right one. Oh, okay. You just made me angry enough to go read one more chapter. Okay. You just made me angry enough to go do some more wall squats. Okay. You just made me frustrated enough to go work out. I didn't feel like going to the gym, but now I'm mad. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to, like James Brown. I'm mad. I'm going to go to the gym and I'm going to work out. And I'm gonna get all this steam off of me. I'm gonna take a load off in the gym. Since you keep wanting to dump on me, I'm gonna go dump all this energy off that you tried to force on me into something positive. Because the devil will use people to try and steal your joy. All right, to try and steal your happiness, try and steal your peace. So that way you can't focus on God's blessings. You can't focus on becoming successful. You can't focus on even what you want to have for lunch when something like this is possibly taking place, especially if it's at work, especially if it's in a place where you're supposed to be having peace and you're supposed to be focused on yourself and handling business and taking care of business. All right. You have certain spirits that instead of doing just that, what they're supposed to be doing and keeping their mind focused on what they're supposed to be doing, certain individuals with the type of spirit that they have on them and how they're being used by the devil, they're too worried about you. They're too focused on you to the point to where it becomes cringy. It becomes weird. It becomes awkward. It becomes possibly even energetically uncomfortable. It's like, it's just not a good vibe at all. All right, if that was a party and I felt that type of energy and I had to walk in that room or house or function, I wouldn't be there. Not me. I'd 1 foot in. Oh, this doesn't feel right, and I'd turn right around and I'd bounce, biggity ounce. All right, more bounce, to the ounce. I'd be out of there within a second's time. I'd been gone within a split of a hair. Pew! You won't find me there at all. All right, and I hope I don't see you there either. All right, you won't be chosen one on this channel if you partying with the enemy. I'm like 50 Cent. If you stay away from the people I don't like, we cool. I see you mobbing, riding with the people I don't like, I gotta raise my eyebrow at you. I gotta get my thinking emoji on. The heck they got going on? But you have to be careful what you are saying. All right, people are, there's always somebody listening. There's always someone trying to hear what you got going on. Some people mind their own business. Some people mind other people's business. There are people that are so invested in other people that they know or want to know everything you do or you have going on. And I know that's not you. I know you can't understand that or don't understand that, probably don't even care to understand that, but you better understand it for the sakes of this video, because you have to watch what you say around people like this. They're always listening, always taking notes, always looking, searching, digging to see what they can find and run and go tell massa. All right, they can run and go tell the boss. All right, like I used to hate working with people like this. This is what forced me into the line of work that I'm in now, so that way I don't have to be around people like this. The minute I sense this type of spirit on a person, I'm distancing myself from you as much as possible. But the thing is, when you find yourself around people like this and you choose to distance yourself from them, what you'll find is it's like that song, "Can't Stay Away From You." They got this old school song, and it's like Sauce Walker just sampled it, and it's like, "I can't stay away from you," and that's the whole loop and the sample for the song. And you'll find that these types of people, they can't stay away from you. It's like, no matter how hard you try to make it so there's some space between you and them, it's like it's something within them that the devil is using them to constantly keep them somewhere around you or near you in your vicinity. All right, and you probably picked up on it as soon as it happened, but you wanted to give them the benefit of the doubt. You don't like to assume things. You don't want to automatically assume, hey, everyone's a demon. Hey, everyone's a devil. Hey, this person has demonic energy. This person's possessed. We don't go around doing that. But it just lets you know really how on point you are. Straight like that, it lets you know how on point you are when you give a demonic spirit the benefit of the doubt, and then you find out it's a demonic spirit. You're like, well, damn, right again. And it's like, it is what it is. There's a split happening right now to where some people are entering into positive energy, peace, love, light, success, health, wealth, prosperity. People are vibrating on that frequency. And then you have haters. You have the people that don't really see too much things being possible for themselves. They're worried about you. They're all up in your business. They're possibly even trying to sabotage the little bit of good that God is blessing you with, or at least that they see. Excuse me. God never bless us with a little bit of good. He always blesses us with a whole lot of good, an abundance worth of good. All right. So the little bit of good that they see you with, the devil's unhappy about that and is using them to try to snatch it away. And how you can tell is usually these types of people love conflict. They love a problem. They're always looking to start trouble in some kind of way, or flirting with trouble, flirting with danger, always trying to covertly seem like they're doing nothing, but all the while they're well aware of what it is they're doing and how the devil's using them. Maybe not on that level. All right, they're probably not aware of how the devil's using them, but they know that what they have a good idea that they're probably not supposed to be doing what they're doing. People know right from wrong. All right, some people know right from wrong. People just choose to do either one. So the fact that you're choosing to do what's right, the fact that you're choosing to take the high road, the fact that you're choosing to ignore this particular spirit, the devil's getting angry because he can't use them to affect you the way he wants to. All right, the devil wants to use this particular spirit, this particular specimen, this particular rat to try to affect you in a way that will cause trouble for you, in a way that will cause a negative circumstance, a negative experience. Maybe they want to see you fired from your job. Maybe they want to see you get moved to a different part of the building. Maybe they want your schedule to be changed from day shift to night shift. I done worked with some people like that. You know, I wasn't the antagonizer or the aggressor, and this person kept coming after me, and eventually I kept, hey, this isn't right. Hey, how could we fix this? Hey, human resources, help a brother out. And all human resources did was try to change my schedule and inconvenience me. And because I didn't, and since I didn't choose the shift in the afternoon, they made me leave a half hour after him every day. So you have to be careful about what you do, what you say. If it's best, you have to choose your battles wisely with these particular people, because usually they're sewn in. All right, usually they're real good. They're in real good with the people that are above you and them. This is why they can get away with all the things that they're doing. This is why they even feel like they can do it in the first place. Is because they know there's possibly next to none or, no repercussions at all for what they're doing. So when you have people like this, you have to be careful about what you say, because they could be causing you to react. They could be causing you to lose your cool. They could be causing you to pile up a whole bunch of stress. And then after the last and final straw has been broken, and you can't take any more of this person because they don't have any empathy and they don't have a conscience, and there's no care at all to what they do to you, because they just don't have that ability to do that in the first place. This person is going to go ham. All right, this person is going to go ham, cheese, and bread on you and your head. All right, so just be careful about what you say. All right, my dad always said, I never got hurt by what I didn't say. All right, so we're going to take that and run with it. You can't get hurt by what you don't say. So you have to be careful around rats, and because they'll scurry and bite your feet and leave you needing a tetanus shot, leave you all swolled up. If you're a fan of the Lost Poets, my dad always played this poem. It was like, a rat bit my sister Nell, and then her face began to swell. So, one time for Pops, man. Shout out to my dad, man. What's up, Dad? If they watch my videos, I doubt it. All right, they're probably not a fan if they have. But anyway, you have to be careful about what you say around people who don't have the best interest towards you, especially if this person is a rat. All right, you got to be careful. All right, they gather information. They say things to smear your name. They'll tell on you, and they'll make it so you possibly won't be able to continue to do what you need to do. All right, so with the power of God, all things are possible. We rebuke in the name of Christ all rats, all tattletales, all snitches, all people trying to get you in trouble for no reason at all. We rebuke that, because that's just not what we need. And everything that we do need, that God blessed us with, is going to be ours. But just in case anybody out there does end up getting ratted on and anything gets taken away, God doesn't take something away for you to end up lesser. God always takes something away for you to end up better. You just have to mentally view it that way, and that way that thought process, that faith, that belief will actually cause God to be able to grant you another opportunity, grant you something better, put you in a better place, put you in a better position, and possibly even away from rats. But you know what? New level, new devil. So the devil is just upset. He's trying to use this particular specimen to try to, this particular vermin, all right, this particular marsupial, to try to, or a mammal, to try to just throw you off, distract you, get you upset, try to trick you into behaving in some of your old ways to where, you know, you'll cancel yourself. All right, people put enough pressure on you, you get upset enough, you get angry enough, you cancel yourself up out of there. All because you know you couldn't keep your cool, or something didn't work out and you got frustrated or upset. So just realize that when they try to upset you, when they try to make you mad, it's really not even them. It's the devil upset, the negative powers upset, this program, this matrix, these holographic, body jumping, satanic cult spirits cultivated out of thin air, just body hopping into any vessel negative enough for them to dwell in, to try to upset you, harass you. You'll probably see some harassment from this person, some stalking from this specimen, and it's all just to try to provoke you, antagonize you, and get you upset, so that way you ruin an opportunity for yourself. So you have to play your cards right. You have to make sure that you're playing the game to win. Be careful about what you say around this person. Be careful about saying any plans. Be careful about saying any moves. Be careful about talking about what you're going to do for the future, or your life in general, or anything. All right, but overall, just make sure that whatever you have to say, you know, you might have had a stressful day. This person may be trying to antagonize you. You may be letting off some steam. Still, even while letting off some steam, be careful where you do it, how you do it, when you do it, who you do it around. Because the devil's planting agents around you in this particular season to listen and to hear and to eavesdrop and to pick up game on what it is you're doing. All right, who knows how how the devil is using them to try to sabotage you? Who knows how the devil is using this person to try to ruin what God has in store for you? All right, the devil will use anyone that he can. If they're vibrating on that low vibration of jealousy, of animosity, of hatred, of negativity, if they're on demon time, if they put an evil first instead of people first, you got to be careful. You got to use your discernment, and you have to be wise in this particular season. Seasoning. I'm thinking of some food. I'm getting hungry, y'all. Somebody help me out with a DoorDash today. All right, hit my Cash App. All right, it's in the description of this video. All right, DruTube gotta eat. All right, they're trying to disturb you in this particular season. Somebody doesn't want the devil doesn't want to see you make it, and he's going to use whoever he can to try and stop that from happening, to try to eliminate that progress, try to eliminate that successful spirit in you, that hardworking spirit in you, that motivated spirit in you. Because if they could break you down enough, they could make you not care. They could make you throw all the chips, let all the chips hit the fan. They could make you crash out. That's what we're looking for. And that's what the devil's looking for. The devil's looking to make you crash out. That's what they would like. They would like to see you like a player in a game thrown out the game. 3 strikes, you're out. All right, he's out of here. They're trying to Donald Trump you. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. That's what they're trying to do to you. And that white man that punched that guy was wrong for that. And they threw the black guy out. So that's basically what they're trying to do, regardless of your race, regardless of your creed. There's somebody watching this video that is not doing anything at all but having someone jealous, angry, envious of you and your position, even if you don't even have a position. You may not even have a position right now. The devil's still upset and jealous. Why? Because you're moving forward. Why? Because you're putting God first in your life. You're making changes. You're becoming a new person. You're trying to be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Devil's like, oh no, I got a hold on you with these negative thoughts. I got a hold on you when you react. I got a hold on you when you don't care about your situation and you just crash out. That's when I'm in control of you. So basically, you putting God first in your life, you're taking control back of your life, you're wanting better for yourself, you're wanting better for your situation, you're wanting better for everyone around you, yourself included, everyone else included, and the devil can't get to you like he used to. So what he's doing is he's trying his very best to use anything and anyone that has negative energy, that can be a vessel, an empty vessel, and that can be consumed and possessed by a demonic spirit, a body hopper, and try to throw you off, try to ruin your plans. And you'll see the spirit on multiple people throughout the day. You'll see the spirit on someone at the grocery store. Didn't even do nothing to them. You'll see this spirit on somebody, say you take public transportation, maybe the bus driver, maybe the person that got to move so you could have a seat. Maybe you're a Uber, a Lyft driver. Maybe the person you park next to when you go to wash your car and you're trying to wipe the water beads off of it, beady bead. You're trying to get the beady beads off your ride so it can shine a little brighter. So you can shine a little brighter. You look good, you feel good, and you do good. All right? That's why we looking kind of fly today. I might say so myself. All right? It is what it is, okay? You have to be careful of the words that are coming out of your mouth. All right, this is the season of silence. This is the season of shh. This is the season of keep it to yourself. This is the season of if you don't have anything good to say, don't say it at all. All right, these evil, wicked spirits that possess these people, the people that they possess are a little sensitive. So you have to be careful. Yes, the people that antagonize you, the people that stress you out purposefully, the people who try to cause you trouble, they're sensitive. They can do all these things to try to upset and cause damage and misfortune to others. But the minute, you call them out, the minute you try to de-escalate, or the minute you try to handle something because you don't want it to continue, that's when they fold. That's when they got to go tell massa. That's when they go rat. That's when they, it's a problem now. Even though you were the one that was doing nothing and you were the one that was being messed with. You were the one that was being antagonized. You were the one that they were trying to get to crash out in the first place. So now that you finally crash out and you give them what they're looking for, that's exactly what they want. And that's exactly why you have to be careful how you move in this season, because they want you to crash out. They want you to lose your cool. They want you to be able to do something so that way they can have something to go say. They can have something to go tell. They can have something to go report. They can have something to go give to whoever that's in charge, so that way they can see the back of your head for the last and final time. When in all actuality, it doesn't even have to be that. But different strokes for different folks. Some people are different. Some people are, good. Some people are on the negative side of things, the toxic, evil side of things. And, it's just wartime. Doesn't mean that's a time to give up. Doesn't mean that's a time for you to stress. Doesn't mean that's a time for you to think you're not blessed or can't do your best. That is the time for you to know that you are ultra mega blessed. That is the time for you to know that you are too blessed to be stressed. All right, that is the time for you to know, you know what? I must be doing something right. The devil is mad. I must be doing something right. The devil's upset. I must be doing something right. Negativity is trying to come crashing down on me like a 2025 airplane into the ground. And we don't want any more of that. All right, my prayers go out to anybody's family who may have lost a loved one or a relative, or anybody that was injured by any of these plane crashes. I don't know what's up with that, y'all. I guess we'll have to see. But as far as this video is concerned, to stay on topic and to not go off on a tangent, the devil is mad. He's mad that you won't give in to his games. He's mad that you won't give in to his minions, the people he sends after you. He can't get to you directly, But what he can do is he could use those around you to try to upset or thwart your plans. And with your faith in God, I'm telling you, it won't happen. So keep your faith. All right. Just know that whatever God is doing for you far outweighs whatever anybody's trying to do against you. I'd like to thank you for watching this video. Pound that like button, pound that share button. Don't forget to subscribe. If God be for us, who could be against us? We out.